Hi folks, this is Biggun. I'm going to show you a video this morning of a platoon of 3 Tier 10 mediums. It's Andy Killer, Dirty Diesel, and William Coldfire. And why I'm showing you this video is to show you the importance of voice communication within a platoon during a battle. So it's a 3-5-7 battle. 3 Tier 10s, 5 Tier 9s, 7 Tier 8s. So watch this carefully because it is important to see how these guys work together. And there's constant voice communication. There has to be, in order to make sure that they know what each other is doing. So whether you use TeamSpeak or Discord or some other voice program, it's imperative when in a platoon to be able to talk in real time and not have to stop and message your fellow platoon members to tell them what's going on or what you're going to do or if there's any trouble. So just watch this video. So Andy Killer is in a T95 E6, and that is a campaign reward tank, Tier 10 American medium. Very good tank. It has the highest turret frontal armor of the 3 tanks in the platoon at 342 turret frontal armor, whereas the Object 140 has 240 frontal armor, and the Object 907, which is also a Clan Wars reward tank, has 228 turret frontal armor. The sides are decent. The American medium has weak sides and weak back, but as long as he keeps the front to the enemy, it's pretty hard to penetrate. So you can see that Dirty Diesel and Anti-Killer are working together on this. It looks like the William has went over by the bridge, so he's kind of split up from the platoon. And you can see that Dirty Diesel and Anti-Killer are working this corner pretty good. So their team is ahead 4-3 right now. They're ahead by about 800 hit points. They're working it. They're dealing with some Tier 9s over here and some Tier 8 heavies. So we're less than 3 minutes into the battle, and Anti-Killer already has accumulated 1659 in damage, and he's also blocked 830 hit points. So they see what's going on back at Cap, and they're going to leave those heavies where they are. And with the voice communications, Anti and Dirty decide they better go back to Cap and see if they can help out there. So now they're losing by 2 tanks. They're still ahead by 2,000 hit points, but the guns are starting to leave them. So Andy gets a kill on that Lorraine 40T, and Dirty Diesel gets a kill on the enemy's T95 E6. So there's still 2 tanks behind. And they're starting to get further behind. They're 3 tanks behind now. Dirty Diesel killed the Leopard 1. And Andy's kind of watching to see if those heavies are going to come around that corner, but he doesn't have time. Obviously, he's been told there's a problem back at Cap, so he's headed over there. You can see there's a couple of tanks over on the 9 line that are fighting a group of enemy, and it looks like they're losing that battle. So Dirty Diesel and Anti-Killer are going straight back to Cap. William Coldfire was destroyed by the bridge, down by the bridge. So this leaves just Dirty Diesel and Anti-Killer left for their team. So it's 13-7. So the enemy has 8 tanks, and Dirty Diesel and Anti-Killer are the only ones left on their team to fight these 8 tanks. This should be interesting. So Dirty Diesel kills the Jag Tiger, so that helps to even up the odds a little more. And Andy Killer's watching for those heavies coming in off the J line. He sees to his left that there's a medium there, a Leopard PTA, a tier 9 German medium. And with his gun depression, he's able to get a shot on them without exposing too much of his tank. He takes another shot and gets some damage on the defender. So now there's a Charioteer, a Leopard PTA defender, and Carnivore and AX, all trying to get up the hill to get rid of Dirty Diesel and Andy Killer. So you can tell that they're working together, and they're pointing out targets. They're in a pretty good position here to defend. They've got to make sure that they reset that cap, though. Which Andy Killer does by killing Centurion 1 that was on the cap. So they're starting to even up the odds. It's 4-on-2 now. So they just keep working this hill. They're trying to get some shots in on the enemy without exposing themselves too much. So Andy Killer's about 64% of his health, and Dirty Diesel is still at full health. So they're in pretty good shape. They've got a little over 1,000 hit point advantage on these on the enemy. It's still 4-2. Andy gets a good shot on that Carnivore AX, but he lost some more health. He's at 53%. So he kind of backs off a little bit, and Dirty kind of takes the lead. And Dirty Diesel gets damaged a little bit there. He's down to 1,500 some odd hit points left. So, but he killed his Carnivore AX. So now it's 3-on-2. They're still working the hill. They're coming down the hill a little bit to try to get some shots in to make it a little more even. Andy's down to 779 hit points, so he backs off. Dirty Diesel got hit pretty hard too. He's down on his hit points. So Andy Killer decides he's going to make a move. So he's coming off the side of the mountain, leaving Dirty up on the top. He's going to try to distract the guns and give Dirty Diesel the opportunity to finish them off. So Dirty Diesel gets the Leopard PTA. He also gets a Samoa, and now there's just an Object 257. And Dirty Diesel finishes them off. So it's a good battle. It really shows how platoons can be successful. Thanks for watching.